Hello. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the work that we've been doing this school year in terms of our middle school study. I know that some of you might have heard some information regarding that, and I just want to make sure that we have this time and opportunity where I can share some information and some facts with you regarding the work that we're doing in order to make sure that our middle school experience for all of our students is the very best that it can be. First of all, I want to say that we appreciate the parent involvement that we have in our school district. It's important to us to make sure that we continue that process, and we certainly want to be open with our parents regarding the work that we're doing throughout all of our schools, but in particular with this work that we're doing in our middle schools. We'll continue to have conversations as we move forward in this and sharing our information and our study and our research, but also eliciting your feedback and listening to what you have to say regarding how we can impact your students' learning experience and again, make it the very best that it can be. Let me talk a little bit about process that we've been under. For the better part of a year, we have been researching what are some of the best practices out there regarding future-ready student learning experiences. And let me explain that a little bit. You know, it's been over 15 years since we've had the opportunity to take a look at our middle school programming. And in that time, there's been a great many things that have changed in our world, in our community, and certainly in our country that are going to impact our students and our students' ability to work in the future and be productive citizens and certainly pivot to the many opportunities that they would have once they leave the Blue Valley schools. So we now have an opportunity to take a look at that and ask ourselves some really tough questions about our middle school experience. Are we providing the right electives to our students? There's an absence of coding, for example, or maybe robotics that our students need to be exposed to in order to make sure that they're future ready. We're also asking ourselves some tough questions about performing arts and how often and when our students should be able to take those. And I know that that has been a source of conversation in our community, and I want to make sure that you understand this. We'll make sure that our students have the very best opportunities throughout our middle school experience. We're also making sure that our students have a great deal of choice and that our parents do as well. So we're offering more elective courses. We're talking about lengthening the time in which our students can be exposed to those, but all in an effort to make sure that the rigor of our coursework meets high curricular standards and that the relevance of the opportunities and the learning experiences that our students have are at also the various highest levels that they can be. So as we go through this process, there's going to be opportunities where we'll put together some proposals, we'll take a look at those, and we'll vet those. And that's really where we are in this process. There was a proposal given to our board in April that we took a look at, and we're now currently vetting that. I want you to know that this process is far from over. It will continue to take a lot of conversation, a lot of iteration, twists and turns as we go through this process. But again, all in an effort to make sure that we are doing the very best for our students in terms of designing student-centric, future-ready learning experiences for our students. We'll also make sure that we continue to provide opportunities for feedback loops from our parents so that you're both informed, but that you can also give us feedback on the process as we go through it. So in order to assist with that, we've got some community conversations that are coming up next week, and you'll see the information scrolling on the bottom of your screen. We'd like to invite you to there so that we can hear from you, you can hear information from us. What we're after in this process is making sure that we have rigorous teaching, relevant learning, and experiences that will allow our students to be ready for their future. There is no finish line in this work. We'll have opportunities where we'll take a look at proposals, as I mentioned. We'll review those, we'll vet those, we'll listen, and then we'll go back to the drawing board and continue to work until we can provide the very best opportunities throughout our middle school experience for all of our students. Again, join us in this conversation. Your input, your listening, and your advice to us is extremely important. We want to hear from you. We want to partner with you as we build the very best experiences for all of our students. Thanks so very much for listening, and I hope to see you soon.